They are liberated. Those who are eternally. The perpetually conditioned in this material. Material means yato yato yami kathak narsi. And in that they do sense gratification. And are subjected. They harass the devotees of the Lord. And they are subjected to the material tribulations brought about by different bodily forms. And they are subjected to material tribulations brought about by different bodily forms in hellish conditions. So preachers have to go through this. Even though they are good and doing nice job, sometimes they are subjected to the material tribulations due to the different bodily forms in hellish conditions. So, due to his being opposed to Krishna consciousness, the conditioned soul, then punished by the witch of external energy Maya, he is thus ready to suffer the threefold miseries brought about by mind, body, inimical behavior of other living entities, and natural disturbances caused by the demigods. Inimical, the mind, inimical behavior of other living entities, and natural disturbances caused by the demigods. In this way, the conditioned soul becomes, in this way, the conditioned soul, he becomes the servant of lusty desires. Lusty desires. What are the lusty desires? The giving a lecture is also a lust. It could be a lust. Not every time that if I want to speak now, I'm speaking, it is not bhakti because I may be conditioned by some other desires and motivated to speak, urge to talk. So under that pretext, I might think I'm giving a lecture, but I'm just doing to curb my urge to talk, not to for the sake of bhakti. So to curb the urge to talk. So I'm reading because if I don't read, I will be punished. So it is not bhakti. It is forcibly you are following the rules of the scriptures. And so like this, forcibly you sometimes follow, but the result may or may not be there, but a good feeling is created in the mind of the reader. That's something I'm reading which is bhakti related, and yes, it is. Why not? The text is already a substance which has the power. It is about a person who has been eternally liberated personal associate. He is not just a ordinary person, he is a personal associate. So he becomes a servant of anger and continues to be kicked by the external energy mind. Wandering and wandering throughout the universe, he may by chance get the association of a devotee physician. So this wandering due to the condition nature, he goes and goes and goes until he gets the association of a devotee physician, whose instructions and hints make whose instructions and hints make the witch of external energy flee. Thus, the conditioned soul gets in touch with the devotional service of Lord, and in this way he can approach nearer and nearer to the Lord. The conditioned soul thus gets in touch with the devotional service of the Lord. Gets in touch with the devotional service of the Lord, and in this way he can approach nearer and nearer to the Lord. So, the explanation of verses 8 through 15 is given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Pravaha Bhashya. So, the explanation of verses 8 through 15 is given. The Lord is spread throughout the creation in his quadruple expansions and incarnations He is fully represented with all potencies. He is fully represented with all potencies. It is his Pradhan Chaturvyo, the quadruple expansion. He expands into four with depending on the need and the variety of reasons. So he is fully represented with all the potencies in each and every personal extension, but the living entities, although they are separated expansions, are also considered one of the Lord's energy. The living entities are divided into two categories: eternally liberated and eternally conditioned. So, eternally liberated and eternally conditioned. And then, when there is illusion, what happens? This is my country, this is my village, this is the only village I am so accustomed to, this is the town, leaving this town, I cannot go. Here are my ancestors. And we are here since four generations in Cincinnati. This is a temple founded by our grandfather. And when he passed away, we brought priests from India. We brought priests from India. Then we are since ever in the tradition of performing puja services and etc. And then assisting the ISKCON's mission. So, like this. So this is a conditional. So there are two types of souls: eternally conditioned and eternally. What is that? Eternally. So Krishna is fully represented with all the potencies in each and every personal extension, but the living entities, although. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Gross material body and a subtle body composed of mind, intelligence, and ego. and shows by his example how to become a pure devotee. So, a devotee's job is to read books, understand what is Vaishnavism as preached by Guru and Krishna, and then by example show how to follow the devotional principles. Okay.